Seto, Chapter 14. Hey, shrimp! Disaster. It's all a disaster. There is something more important than physical size or strength, Mom said. In this moment, she's 100% right. It's balance. It's a good thing I've got some skills in that department, because kicking with a wedged sole, no matter how sturdy it feels, is difficult. Also, even with my elevated heels, I'm still the shortest in the room. From the back row, I can barely make out the flash of June's white martial arts shoes as he demonstrates the technique. Worse, a construction crew has arrived to work on a set piece at the far side of the room, and now I can't hear June calling out the names of the combinations either. Front snap, double punch, and finish with a. Of course, immediately after this instruction, June chooses to walk around the group and watch each other's. Of course, he has to begin at the back row, and of course, I'm flustered and confused and completely off. Slam! The sound of feet hitting the mat in unison. Unison minus me. Slam! The sound of feet landing after a jumping front kick. I give a tiny hop just to follow along. June eyes me dubiously and writes something on his notepad. Slam! An axe kick falls near my face and a voice hisses, "Watch out!" It's too late. I try to get out of the way, but my heel slips off the corner of the mat. I fall onto the floor with a loud thump, right as the rest of the group finishes with an ear-splitting yell. For the second time today, every eye in the room is on me. I avoid them by turning my face to the big light fixtures along the ceiling. I want to disappear. The beard strides over, and I scramble to my feet. "You, holding up my auditions again?" He sounds exasperated. "Please, pay attention." His eyes zero in on my name tag, Mona. Well, that's one way of getting noticed by the director. I'm in line for the water fountain, thinking about how badly I blew the first part of the morning auditions, when things get even worse. "Hey, shrimp," says a voice behind me, a voice I know all too well. I wish I hadn't forgotten my water bottle. If I ignore him, maybe he'll go away. "Shrimp," the voice repeats louder, this time with a nudge against my shoulder. "Don't call me that." The words fly out of my mouth, and I almost forget to use my self-assured Mona voice. I yank Nacho's cap over my forehead and turn, my hands rolling up into fists at my sides, like they are ready to give Dax a rematch whether I want to or not. "Can't help it, you're like the punniest kid here." Dax replies, like he's shooting the breeze with me, or like he's trying to size me up. "You been training long?" Only 2 kids, a set of twins, are ahead of me. I unclench my fists. Yeah, pretty much all my life." I turn back around to end the conversation. It's a miracle Dax hasn't figured out who I am yet. But then again, he's never seen me in anything other than my taekwondo uniform. Once, I saw a familiar-looking man in a green jacket at a restaurant. I couldn't place him until the next day, when my TKD Master Park, walked into my dojo wearing that green jacket. Uniforms definitely have a kind of superhero effect. Without mine, I'm just unassuming Bruce Wayne, or, in that case, Mona Wong. Dax isn't done yet. What do you train in? When I don't reply, he repeats his question and nudges me again. I take, I can't say taekwondo, or you might put two and two together. This old Chinese martial art doesn't have an English name. Yeah? He sounds curious. I do taekwondo. This is the most civil conversation I've ever had with Dax. He almost sounds like a real human. But I know that the longer I chat with Dax, the real human, the greater the chance he'll recognize Mo, the real Mona. Cool. One more kid till I get my water. Taekwondo's been around for a long time too, Dax says. I wonder which is the most powerful. In a flash, he aims a light, loose jab at my arm, a loose jab at my arm. The kind I use when I play fight with Nacho. With an attack like this, Dax is just testing me. Normally, I'd simply block it and return a soft jab of my own. Unfortunately, that's not what happens. I throw my arms up, drawing a circle in the air, knocking Dax's fist away. His body is now open, exposed. Instead of flipping away like my instincts would have led me to do, I step forward, right into his space, flicking my hands to capture his wrist. I'm too slow. Dax shifts. What I wanted to do, slip under his arm, turn, twist his hand behind his back. What I actually do, ram my forehead against his shoulder, step on his foot, lurch wildly into him. I wrap my arms around his waist to steady myself. Dax tries to push me away, but his arms flay, and it's no use. I'm too close. I'm holding on too tight. Together we fall onto the floor in a tangled heap. Ow! Dax cries out. The twins burst out laughing, filling the room with a high and I like, ha! Dax shoves me away and leaps to his feet. His eyes burn with shock and humiliation. You're dead, he mutters to me, rubbing his shoulder. The hint of friendliness in his voice is gone. Once again, every eye is on me, including June's and the beards. I stand. Swallowing hard, I bow to Dax. I'm really sorry, I say, but he stomps past me, shoulder checking me so hard I stumble. My mind reels. That was the technique I was thinking about all night, drumming about, practicing in my sleep. It didn't work. But if I just practice more, could it? The next hour passes in a blur of increasingly harder drills. Thankfully, the construction crew leaves and I can finally hear the instructions, because these require my full concentration. There are punches and kicks and combinations of all kinds. June moves with power and precision, back straight, shoulders set. I try my best to do the same. Right before noon, the beard strides over holding a clipboard. All right, everyone, great work today. He peers through his glasses. We've selected 10 of you to advance to the next round. If I call your name, take tomorrow to rest, and we'll see you back here on Monday morning, 9 o'clock. Everyone else, thank you for coming out. My pulse quickens. This is it. The beard's going to call my name. He has to call my name. Owen, the beard reads from his clipboard. There is some scattered applause, but mainly a nervous shuffling of feet. Ethan, the red-haired boy, come from earlier grins widely. Quentin and Wyatt, the twins from the water fountain, hoot and high-five each other. Kai, Sanjay, 2 rows in front of me, a skinny boy with really big eyes. I hadn't noticed at all, throws his arm into the air. I probably missed him because he's wearing an inconspicuous, baggy beige uniform. His shaggy black hair falls over his ears, nearly covering them completely. Jeremy! Alright, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more names. I'm so nervous. I'm going to pee my pants. Kwame, that's 8. Natalia, that's 9. The girl from my junior high school. And Dax, 10. A boa constrictor wrapped itself around my throat. Nothing but strangled squeak manages to escape. They don't want me. Dax beat me again.